I'm so excited for you to join me for this routine today. We're going to start by grounding ourselves with totally twisted. Bring your right hand under your opposite armpit and your left hand to the opposite shoulder. Cross your right leg over and look over your left shoulder while twisting in the opposite direction. Hold this, breathing here deeply, and then twist and look to the other side. You want to aim for approximately 6 breaths on each side, in through the nose and either out through the nose or out through the mouth. Tucking your hips under here, standing up tall, and really going into that twist as much as you can. If you want, you can close your eyes. You can also bend forward here and enjoy the stretch. Stay with the breath. You can move your head side to side or twist and look in the opposite direction. And slowly coming on up. Coming out of it and then going into totally twisted on the other side. So now bringing your left hand underneath your right armpit and your right hand to the opposite shoulder. Cross your left foot in front and twist towards your right side with your gaze and twisting the opposite way with your shoulders. Like you're trying to wring out your body, and then looking in the opposite direction, keeping the hips tucked under here and sticking with your breath. Again, you want to aim for 6 breaths on each side as you continue to twist. If you want to stay longer, feel free to do so. And if you want to bend forward, you can add that in too. Lengthening with your inhale and your exhale. Breathing here. Enjoying the stretch. Coming up and gently releasing. Coming into our spinal decompression anti-gravity. Interlace your fingers and place them at the base of your head. Pull up gently against your skull, stretching your neck. Let your gaze go up and looking side to side. Coming down into a gentle squat and looking one side to the other, moving with the breath. Inhale and outhale and exhale. If you want, you can come further down into a full squat and put your head down to the floor, breathing into it. Again, if you can't go down all the way into a squat, that's okay. Go as far as you can and really let your head hang. Let gravity help you here. As you continue to breathe, stretching out through the neck and the back and the spine. Breathing here and gently hanging a little bit longer. Slowly coming all the way up. Very nice, and releasing it all out, shake it out. We're gonna go into our pretzel twist. You're gonna point your right toes out and your left toes in. Bring your left arm across your shoulder and your right arm behind you and squat down. Now this can be challenging. You can squat down as far as you'd like. You can rock side to side as I'm doing here. And you can also bring one hand to the ground if need be for balance. You can use a block as well, or let the hand rest on the bench or a chair. You can switch the arms and look to the other side and breathe. Coming all the way up in your own time. And let's twist to the other side. So this time, twist your left foot out and your right foot in. Bring your, I can't remember which arm to use. Bring your right arm to your left shoulder. Bring your left arm behind you. Look over, away from that front foot and squat down. Again, the rocking side to side really balances out and helps the fascia here feel safe and comfortable, along with the breath, to then release out. This is a great stretch for your hips, your back, your legs. Again, this one is challenging, so if you need to, bring a hand down to the floor or a block. Try your best. This one will definitely get your heart rate up. And gently coming all the way up. If you want to add in a little forward fold, go ahead and do so. Breathing into it. Nice. And gently coming all the way up. Let's get ready for our next move. This is pullover. So this is great for stretching your back, your shoulders, your neck, and also for digestion, or if you're feeling like stopped up. So you are going to bring your right hand over, you're going to bring your left hand, sorry about that, over your right shoulder and your right hand around your waist. And you're going to pull them towards each other and then lean that shoulder up to the ceiling and breathe. Here, you can kind of turn front and back a little bit and then switch sides. So now bring your right hand on top of your shoulder and your left hand to the opposite waist. And as if almost like you're wringing out your body like a towel. And look up, close your eyes, breathe into it here. These are super gentle movements, but super powerful and super impactful internally in allowing the fascia to release. Also, if you feel a tight spot, kind of move around and see if you can get into that spot a little bit more as you continue to breathe, maybe in your head and neck. Excellent. Nice work. Okay, let's take a few breaths here. I find it very powerful to bring your hand actually to your heart, touching your chest, whether on your skin or over your shirt, and taking a few breaths here. You can rock back and forth gently, finding your center. And then swinging your arms side to side in a figure 8 motion really helps integrate all of these movements into the fascia, into your body. And it actually, anything with a figure 8 motion is very calming and very grounding. And that's what we're looking for here today, is to calm and ground our bodies and our minds, especially when we are overstimulated. Now let's transition to the seated part of our practice today. Now you can bring in your vibration plate if you'd like at a super low frequency level, or you can have your feet on the floor, whichever you prefer. If you don't want too much stimulation, you can also go up, only allowing your toes on the vibration plate. So let's begin our seated antler twist. This is squeezing the head, and you are going to take your right hand and place it on your temple facing backwards and your left hand on your temple facing forward. Twist your fingers up to the ceiling, interlace your fingers and let them rest on your head, and then squeeze your head. And as you do that, moving the neck around and breathing. If you want to add a twist, you can cross your legs here and bring your elbow down to your knees and help twist through the body here, continuing to breathe and squeezing and breathing and enjoying this. This is one of my favorite moves. And then switching to the other side, bringing the other knee over, you can wrap the foot around. This move, actually, my teenagers love when I do it to them to help release any tension from the day. Excellent. Bringing the hands down, and we're going to transition into our anti-gravity spinal decompression now seated. So we did this pose standing earlier. Interlace the fingers, place them behind your head, pull up, and we're going to add a twist this time. So that same way we just twisted with our antler twist, bring one elbow down and use the elbow against the leg to really twist through the spine and breathe, and then switching sides. This also really gets into the head, neck, back, and the vibration plate just adds another level to circulation through the lymph system. And then coming down into a squat here. So you can come into a full squat like I am in the video, bringing your head all the way down, applying pressure at the back of your neck. Or you can remain seated on the bench and bring your head forward if that is easier. Continue to breathe here. And again, you can do this with your feet on the floor or on the vibration plate. I could stay here all day. This is something that if you want to do one pose a day, I highly recommend this, whether it's on or off the vibration plate. You can gently add a twist here. And again, if you ever feel like you're losing your balance, come back to the bench, bring a hand down. Very nice. Okay, we're gonna come into a standing forward fold here. Again, you can do this seated on the bench or standing with the feet on the variation plate or on the floor. A gentle inversion, allowing the blood to continue to circulate as you breathe into it. Okay, so I took my hair down because we're gonna get ready for a hair pull. We're gonna release all the tension that we have been working from our legs down up through our body, out through the top of our head, and really open up the fascia there as well. So grab onto your hair, grab it nice and tight, pull up and twist. And even if you have short hair, you can do this. If you want to intensify it, you can bring your other hand to your forehead and pull in the opposite direction. You can add a twist like I'm doing here and bring your elbow down to your knee. This also feels really good, and my kids ask for this move done on them also all the time. It can hurt a little bit, but don't worry, you're not going to pull your hair out. So just keep pulling, move around. If you want to come into a forward fold here, you can also. So this is one of those good pain type of moments, and you'll feel so good afterwards. Whew. So now it's time to ground ourselves, bring our feet to the floor. And if you want to do this outside, you could also a few deep breaths. Hopefully your body is feeling more centered now. Your emotions are feeling more grounded. You're feeling more in control. When I started this practice, I was super emotional. And now at the end, I am feeling a little more with myself. Let's end with our heart and head breathing. Bring one hand to your heart and one hand to your head. Close your eyes and take a few breaths here. Feel the connection. Feel the grounding. Feel your breath. Feel like you are finding control.